What's going on, y'all? It's TKJ. Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you stopping by, man. As you guys know, the trade deadline is officially in the books, and that means we got a lot of new look teams and a lot of realistic rebuilds to do. We're gonna get started with the realistic rebuild of the Dallas Mavericks, who were definitely one of the more active teams at the deadline. They made a couple moves, which we will talk about here in a second, but the goal is to win a championship within the first 3 seasons. If I can't do it during that time, then the video won't end until eventually I do. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't, and without any further ado, it's time to get into this video.
Let's get it.
Alrighty, man, let's get started with my thoughts on the trade, starting off with the first one that they did. The Mavericks sent Grant Williams, Seth Curry, and a top 2 protected first round pick in 2027 to the Charlotte Hornets for PJ Washington. In my opinion, man, the Mavericks easily won this trade. They got up Grant Williams' contract, which is a 4-year deal, and even though it cost them a first round pick to do that, they're going to get PJ Washington, a floor spacing power forward, someone who definitely can get a bucket, and he's also only 25 years old, man, so he can go alongside Luka Doncic. And then for Charlotte, man, like I said, I don't really love that Grant Williams contract, but hey, you're getting a first round pick, I guess they'll take that. It's not too bad of a deal. But anyways, now let's talk about the second trade the Mavericks made. They sent Rashawn Holmes and a 2024 first round pick, which they got from the OKC Thunder in exchange for a 2028 first round pick swap. It's a little bit complicated, but that 2024 first rounder is going to be the second least favorable of a series of first round picks that OKC has that year, and long story short, it's probably going to be in like the 25 to 30 range. But anyways, they're going to send that first round pick and Rashawn Holmes to the Washington Wizards for Daniel Gafford. I think it's another good trade for the Mavericks, man. They needed a backup center. Now they're getting Daniel Gafford who can protect the rim, and again, just like PJ Washington, who's 25 years old, so he's going to be able to go alongside Luka Doncic. All in all, man, I feel like it was a really good trade deadline for the Dallas Mavericks, and it might not be done yet. I went ahead and signed Spencer Dinwiddie on a veteran minimum. You know, he got traded from the Nets to the Raptors at the deadline, and there's been some reports that in order to save some money, the Raptors are going to release him. If you're Spencer Dinwiddie, man, why not come back to Dallas? You know, he's not playing very well this season, but last year with the Mavs, he was 17 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, and 1 steal, and he even shot 37% from deep. I think it'd be a really nice backup point guard, which we do need. You know, we've had Kyrie Irving miss some time this season. It makes sense to me, man, so we made that signing. Anyways, man, let's get started with our rotation breakdown. At the one, we got Luka Doncic, who obviously is the face of our franchise, 24 years old, 97 overall, and there's not a lot to say, man. He's one of the best players in the NBA. You know, he's averaging 35 points per game this season, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, round up round here, and he's shooting 37% from deep. It goes without saying he's going to be safe for this entire video. At the 2, we got Kyrie Irving, who is 31 years old, 90 overall. Again, he has missed a lot of time this season, but when he has been on the floor, he's looked really good, bro. 26 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 steal, and he's shooting 42% from deep, man. That's insane. We do got Kyrie on the books for the next 2 seasons, and then he's got a player option for about 43 M's. It's a lot of money, obviously, but it is what it is. We're trying to win a championship, and we can't do that without Kyrie. At the 3, we got Dante Exum, who is one of the better stories on this team, man. I mean, he really has revived his career this season. 9 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal, and he's shooting 48% from deep on top of being a really good defender. You love to see that. You love to see this too, bro. Look at this contract. 3 M's this season and 3.15 next year. Talk about a steal, man. He's been a really good pickup. Anyways, man, we also got one of the new guys in the mix, PJ Washington, 25 years old, 78 overall. He's having a pretty good season. 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and even though he's only shooting 32% from deep this season, he shot better in the past, so I'm really not too worried about it. I still think he's a good pickup, man, and he's on a pretty good contract. It's a flat deal, 15.5 M's per year for the next 3 seasons. That's not too bad. We'll take it. At the 5, we got Derek Lively, who is 19 years old, already an 80 overall, despite being a rookie, 12th overall pick in 2023. He's looked really good, man. 9 points a game, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. He's not a floor spacer, but he's just a really good rim runner, and he's efficient down low, 74% shooting from the floor. We'll take that, man. He's going to be safe for this entire video. Anyways, let's take a look at the bench now, where we got Tim Hardaway Jr. in the mix, and bro, he's having a really good season. 18 points a game, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal, and he's shooting 37% from deep. I mean, bro might win 6 Man of the Year this season. That's how good he's been, and for us, man, you love to see it, so shout out to him. We also got Daniel Gafford in the mix. Obviously, we've already talked about him. I mean, he's going to be one of the best backup centers in the NBA, man. He's averaging 11 points per game this season, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. That's a really good stat line. I will say, though, for our backup center, his contract is a little bit bigger than I want it to be. You know, it's 12.4 this season and about 14.4 in 2 years. It's a little steep, man, but if he turns out to be a good role player for us, I won't complain. We'll just see how he plays. Anyways, we also got Spencer Dinwiddie in the mix, so we already talked about. Again, he's not having a very good season, that's for sure. But with that being said, man, he's a cheap backup point guard, so we'll take it. We also got Josh Green in the mix, who is 23 years old, 76 overall. I mean, he's pretty solid, man. 9 points a game this season, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal, and he's shooting 41% from deep. He's a good defender. But with that being said, he has a new contract kicking in next season. It's about 12.5 M's going up to about 14.5 in 2 years. You know, he's a young player who's going to be making a decent amount of money. I'm not gonna lie, man, if we don't win a championship this year and we got to make a really big upgrade, Josh Green is someone who might get traded. Anyways, the last guy in our 10-man rotation is Derrick Jones Jr., who's 26 years old, 77 overall, on a veteran minimum contract. For that amount of money, man, he's been really good for them. You know, 10 points a game this season, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. He's not a great 3-point shooter, but still, 34%, that's not too bad. He's in the same boat as Dante Exum, man. He's a really good role player on a budget deal. You'll love to see it. Anyways, let's take a look at some guys outside the rotation. We got Dwight Powell, who is 32 years old, 78 overall. I mean, I think he's solid, but now that we got PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford, he kind of fell out of the rotation, man. It is what it is. We also got Jaden Hardy in the mix. He did fall out of the rotation rotation once we got Spencer Dinwiddie. Eventually he will get back in the rotation. You know, he's 21 years old, a really good bucket getter. But with that being said, he's only a 74 overall. We're trying to win a championship right now. That's why I'm going to go with Spencer Dinwiddie. We also got Maxi Kleber in the mix, who was on a pretty decent sized contract. It's a flat deal, 11 M's per year for the next 3 seasons. We could definitely use that as salary filler for a trade. And then finally we got Markieff Morris, who is 34 years old, 71 overall, on an expiring deal. It's safe to say he's not a part of our future plans. Speaking of future plans though, let's take a look at our 3-year game plan starting off with season 1, which we already did, man. I wanted to get a backup point guard in the buyout market, and we got Spencer Dinwiddie, so that's good. Anyways, for year number 2, I do want to upgrade my wing players. You know, right now we got guys like Dante Exum, Josh Green, PJ Washington, Derrick Jones Jr. Don't get me wrong, they're all solid players, but if we don't win a championship this season, we're probably gonna have to get better in that department. And then for season 3, man, per usual, buy if necessary. If we still haven't won a championship, best believe I'll do whatever it takes to make that happen. We'll just see how that goes. That's a look at the 3-year game plan. Let's not waste any more time. We're 28 and 23 right now, the 8th seed in the Western Conference. Let's get the simming and try to make the playoffs. Alrighty, man, so we went 46 and 36 this season, which isn't too great, but I guess we'll take it. Anyways, I got Giannis MVP. Let's take a look at the rest of this here. Is there anything that concerns us? No, there's not, but that's fine. What about the All-NBA teams, though? We got Luka Doncic, All-NBA first team, as you would expect. What else do we got here, though? Is there anything else for the Mavericks? Yes, there is. Derek Lively, all rookie second team. That's good. And that's going to be it for us. It looks like we did avoid the plan. That's really good to see. Let's take a look at the stats now. Alrighty, so Luka Doncic led the way, 30 points, 9 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. And let's see, he shot 38% from deep. We'll take that. We also got Kyrie Irving, 42%, Tim Hardaway Jr., 36. We got PJ Washington, 35. And then we also got Dante Exum, 38. And even Jaden Hardy, 36. It's not a ton of 3-point shooting, but I guess we'll take it. Anyways, taking a look at the rest of the stats, we got Kyrie Irving, 23 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 steal. We also got Tim Hardaway Jr., 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. And what about the new guys, man? PJ Washington, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. We also got Spencer Dinwiddie, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 steal. And Daniel Gafford off the bench, man, 10 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Make sure to pause it if you want to take a look at the rest of the stats. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get into this playoff run. Alrighty, so we're going to face the Los Angeles Clippers in the first round. I'm sure Luka's excited. But anyways, let's take a look at the matchup as they got James Harden, Norman Powell, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and Ivica Zubac. It's a good team, man. I'm not going to lie. I think they are better, but let me show her in the rotation. Alrighty, so I gave more minutes to the starters and not so much to the bench, and I did take Josh Green out of it. So is that enough to make it out of the first round, man? It's not going to be easy, but let's get into it. So we win game 1, that's good. It is 1-1 now. Let's see, 2-1 us, that's good. 2-2, come on, man. 3-2 them. I guess I gotta mess around with this some more. Let me do that. Okay, so I did make it an 8-man rotation, taking Derrick Jones Jr. out of it. So is that enough to win 2 games against the Clippers, man? Let's find out. We do force the game 7, that's good. Let's go Simcast. If it is close, then we will jump into it. But anyways, we lose the first quarter there, but it's pretty close. Okay, we're hanging around, man. We might have a game here. As let's see, we're gonna slow this thing down. They're gonna end up winning this thing. That is so tough, man. Okay, man, so we do lose in the first round to the Los Angeles Clippers. I mean, we did take it to 7, so that's encouraging, but still, man, that's really tough. As let's see, the Nuggets do win it all, and it's Nikola Jokic, Finals MVP. Shout out to him. All right, man, now we're at the draft lottery. We do have pick number 20, but it is going to the Knicks as a part of that Kristaps Porzingis trade. I know that seems like forever ago. It is what it is. Let's skip the draft. All right, now we're in free agency, where unfortunately we don't have enough money to re-sign Spencer Dinwiddie. I guess we'll sign Chris Dunn instead on a 1-year deal for him. So will he say yes to this? And he will. There we go. Apparently, Derrick Jones Jr. also wants him back, so we can't re-sign him either. Let's get Jay Crowder on a 1-year veteran minimum, and he says yes to it. Anyways, now we're at player progression where Luka Doncic is still a 97. We do got Kyrie Irving down 1-89, but honestly that's not too surprising. We'll take that. And then we got Derek Lively up 2-82, Daniel Gafford up 1-80, PJ Washington up 1-79. I mean, we even got Jaden Hardy up 2-76. That's good. He's probably going to be our backup point guard now. But anyways, I got Dwight Powell down 1-76. What else do we got here? We got Jay Crowder down 1-75. That's pretty tough. We also got Maxi Kleber down 2-73, but Olivia Maxence Prosper up 2-73. That's good. And what else do we got here? Greg Brown up 1-72. That's a look at the team, man. I still feel pretty good about it, but we definitely got to make some improvements. Let's go to season 2 and try to win a championship. And you know what? I'm not going to waste any time. I'm trying to send Josh Green, Maxi Kleber, and 3 second-round picks to the Wizards for Kyle Kuzma. I said I want to upgrade my wing players. I feel like Kyle Kuzma would definitely do that. You know, he can be our 3rd best scoring option, 21 points per game last season. That's really good. And if you're Washington, man, you're going to get Josh Green, 23 years old, fits your timeline, and you're also going to get 3 second-round picks. Now, I will admit, I think Kyle Kuzma is worth a first rounder, but that's all I got, man. So will they say yes to this? Let's find out. And no, they will not. All right, bro. I didn't want to do it, but I'll offer them Momax as well. They're going to give me this guy, Jules Bernard. I don't really know. He's an undrafted guy. Pretty much a throw-in. Is that enough to get this deal done? It is. Kyle Kuzma, welcome to the Mavericks. And that's the team for your team, man. We got Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, Kyle Kuzma now, who apparently went up to an 84 when I made him a small forward. That's pretty crazy, but we'll take it. Anyways, also got PJ Washington and Derek Lively. Then off the bench, I got Daniel Gafford, Tim Hardaway Jr., Dante Exum, Jaden Hardy, and Jay Crowder. It's a really good team, man, but can we win a championship? That's the big question. Let's get the simming and find out. Alright man, so I skipped the trade deadline because we already made that move for Kyle Kuzma. It's not like we had anything else to trade. But anyways, we went 52 and 30. We definitely will take that. We got Nikola Jokic MVP. Let's take a look at the rest of this here. Is there anything here for the Mavericks? We got Exec of the Year. That's cool. Let's keep it moving. What about the All-NBA teams? Once again, we do got Luka Doncic All-NBA first team. Is there anything else here for us? Let's see. We got Luka Doncic All Defensive first team. It's not very realistic, but I guess we'll take it. And that's gonna be it. It looks like we're the second seed this time around. You love to see it. Let's take a look at the stats now. Alrighty, so Luka Doncic led the way for us once again. 23 points, 10 rebounds, 12 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and let's see, he shot 43%, man, that's really good. We also got Kyrie Irving 44%, Tim Hardaway Jr. 38, we got Jaden Hardy 35, and then we got Jay Crowder 38. Once again, it's not a lot of 3-point shooting. We got to get some more of that next year. Anyways, we got Kyrie Irving 20 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 steal. We also got Kyle Kuzma 14 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal. Let's see, what about Derek Lively? He averaged 13 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 blocks. We'll take that. And no surprise here, our main guy off the bench was Tim Hardaway Jr. 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Make sure to pause it if you want to take a look at the rest of the stats. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get into this playoff run. Who are we going to face in the first round? It's going to be the Utah Jazz. Okay, let's take a look at the matchup. As they got Keontae George, Colin Sexton, Nicholas Batum, Lauri Markkanen, and Walker Kessler. I mean, do we even need to shorten the rotation, bro? I feel pretty good about this. As we lose game 1. Why do I jinx myself? That's my bad, man. Let me shorten the rotation. Alrighty, man, you guys know the deal. I gave more minutes to the starters and not so much for the bench. I did take Jay Crowder out of it. Is that enough to make it out of this thing? Let's find out. So we do win that game. That's good. Let's see. 2-1 us now. It is 3-1. Can we get the gentleman sweep? And we can. There we go. Now we're moving on to the second round, going up against the Denver Nuggets. That's going to be tough, but let's take a look at the matchup. As they got Jamal Murray, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Christian Brown, Aaron Gordon, and Nikola Jokic. I don't know about this one, man, but let's get into it. As let's see, we do in game 1. That's good. It is 2-0 us now. 3-0. Bro, no shot. A clean sweep of the Denver Nuggets. And now we're in the conference finals going up against the OKC Thunder. Let's take a look at the matchup. As they got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Josh Giddey, Lou Dort, Jalen Williams, and Chet Holmgren. It's a really good young team, man. But let's get into it. So we lose game 1, that's tough. 2-0 them. Come on, bro. What can I do here? Let me mess around with this. Alright, man, so I did make it an 8-man rotation. Taking Dante Exum out of it. I just gave some more minutes to the starters, bro. That's all I can do. Is that going to be enough to win, what is it? 4 games out of the next 6 against the OKC Thunder. That's going to be tough. But we do win that game. We are down 3-1. I already messed around with the rotation. We win that one. Can we force a game 7? No, we cannot. That's so tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I thought we had it this year, but it's gonna be the OKC Thunder winning it all. And Chet Holmgren got Finals MVP. Shout out to him. All right, man. So now we get the draft lottery. We do have pick number 27. It's nothing too crazy, but let's go to draft night and check it out. Okay, so obviously I don't know anything about this draft class. I'm just gonna go with the best guy available. That's VJ Miller. He's 19 years old, 6'6", Bradley Beal All-NBA ceiling. That sounds good to me. VJ Miller, welcome to the Mavericks. Now we got to re-sign a few guys in free agency. The first one is Kyrie Irving. He doesn't have any other offers, so let's do a 1-year deal, 35 M's. Will he say yes to this? And he will. Let's also do a 1-year deal for Tim Hardaway Jr., 8.75 M's. Will he say yes to this? And he will. Next up, we're going to re-sign Dante Exum, 5 M's per year for the next 2 seasons. Will he say yes to this? And he will. That's good. And last but not least, I'm going to sign Jonathan Isaac on a 1-year deal, 4 M's. We need some more defense. I feel like he is a good pickup, and he says yes to it. Now we are player progression, and honestly, man, I'll take this. We got Luka Doncic staying put at a 97, Kyrie Irving, even though he's 33, stay put at an 89, so that's good. We got Derek Lively up 2 to an 84. Let's see, Daniel Gafford up 1 to an 81. Jaden Hardy up 3 to a 79. Even Jonathan Isaac up 1 to a 77. That's good. And what else do we got here, man? We got Dwight Powell down 2 to 74. That's totally fine. And that's gonna be it for us. It's a really good team, man. There's no doubt about it. But with that being said, it's year number 3 and we still haven't won a championship. We really got to make that happen. Alright, man. So the team for year 3 is looking like Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, Kyle Kuzma. I'm gonna start Jonathan Isaac for the defense, and then we also got Derek Lively. Off the bench, you got Jaden Hardy, PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Dante Exum. I feel pretty good about it, so let's not waste any more time. Let's send to the trade deadline and see what it's looking like. Alright, man, so here to trade deadline, and we are 37-14, the second seed in the Western Conference. You'll love to see it, but let's still grab some trades. Alright, man, so I'm a little bit torn here. I'm not sure if I want to do this trade. I'm thinking about sending PJ Washington, Dwight Powell, and VJ Miller. I'm going to send that to the Brooklyn Nets with Cam Johnson, Jalen Wilson, and Sam Hauser. With this trade, you're going to get PJ Washington on an expiring deal, as opposed to Cam Johnson, who's got 2 years left. And you're also going to get VJ Miller, you know, 19 years old. He's got potential. Again, man, I'm not sure if I want to do it because I do like PJ Washington. With that being said, though, when I do take a look at our bench, you know, we got Jaden Hardy, we got Tim Hardaway Jr. We don't really need offense. We need some more defense. It might be a mistake, man, but I'm gonna do it. And they say yes, Cam Johnson, welcome to the Mavericks. And that's the team, man. We got Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, Kyle Kuzma, Cam Johnson now starting, and also Derek Lively. On the bench, you got Jaden Hardy, Daniel Gafford, Jonathan Isaac, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Dante Exum. It's a really good team, but can we win a championship? That's the big question. Let's get the simming and find out. Talk to me, but talk to me nice. The boys won 60-22 this season, man. You love to see it. Let's take a look at these awards. We got Tyrese Halliburton MVP. What else do we got here? Is there anything for the Mavericks? Yes, there is. Coach of the year, Billy Donovan. Apparently is our head coach. I didn't know that. But yeah, man, that's it for us. What about the All-NBA teams though? We got Luka Doncic All-NBA first team. Do we have anything else here that concerns us? We got Luka Doncic All-Defensive second team, and that's going to be it for us. It looks like we're the #1 seed in the Western Conference. You love to see it. Let's take a look at the stats now. Alrighty, so once again, we got Luka Doncic leading the way, 22 points, 8 rebounds, 11 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. And what did he shoot from deep? He shot 39%. That's good. We also got Kyrie Irving 40%. We got Cam Johnson 38, Jaden Hardy 36. Then we got Sam Hauser 50%. We got Tim Hardaway Jr. 44. And that's going to be it for us. We definitely have some more 3-point shooting, man. That's good to see. Anyways, taking a look at the rest of the stats, we got Kyrie Irving 19 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and 1 steal. We also got Derek Lively 15 points, 10 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 blocks. That's really good. Then we got Kyle Kuzma. He averaged 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Anyways, man, make sure to pause it if you want to take a look at the rest of the stats. Let's only say no more time. Let's get into this playoff run. Who are we going to face in the first round? It's going to be the Memphis Grizzlies. Okay, let's take a look at the matchup. As they got Ja Morant, Desmond Bain, Zaire Williams, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Donovan Clingan. It's a good team, man. Let's shorten the rotation just to be safe. Alrighty, so I give more minutes to the starters and not so much to the bench. And I did take Dante Exum out of it. So let's get into this thing. Can we beat the Memphis Grizzlies? So we win game 1. That's good. Let's see. It is 2-0 us now. It is 3-0. Is it going to be that easy? Yes, it is. Wow. I'm honestly surprised. But anyways, now we're moving on to the second round, going up against the Denver Nuggets. Let's take a look at the matchup. As they don't have Jamal Murray anymore. That's interesting. Instead, they got Malcolm Brogdon. Let's see. They also got Julian Strawther, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, and Nikola Jokic. It's a pretty good team, man, but I'm not going to lie. Without Jamal Murray, I'm not too afraid of it. So it is 1-1. Maybe I shouldn't jinx it, like I always do. Let's see, we're up 3-1 now. Are we going to get the gentleman sweep? And we are, there we go. Now we're moving on to the conference finals, and once again, we're going up against the OKC Thunder. Let's take a look at the matchup here, as they got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Kaysen Wallace, Lou Dort, Jalen Williams, and Chet Holmgren. It's a good team, man, but I think we match up pretty well here. I said that last year, though. But anyways, we do win game 1. It is 2-0 us now. 2-1, yep, that makes sense. 2-2, bro. I'm gonna mess around with the rotation right now because I really don't want to go down 3-2. All right, man, so it's nothing crazy, but I gave more minutes to the starters and not so much for the bench. So is that enough to make it out of this thing? Let's find out. As we win that game, please no game 7. We got a game 7. Come on, bro. Let's go Simcast here. And if it is close, then we will jump into it. But anyways, we win the first quarter pretty convincingly. The second one tied up. Yeah, man, we're looking pretty decent right here. They are going to make it close though. Bro, not like this. Do not blow this lead, man. As we got a 5-point lead, it's a 3-point lead now with 1:35 left. Bro, I'm stressing right now. Let's jump into it. All right, so Kyle Kuzma is going to inbound this thing. Let's see who he's going to find. It's going to be Luka Doncic. Almost got a backcourt there. But anyways, he's being guarded by Shai here. Let's see what Luka can do. Are we going to get something going here? Yes, we are. Rolling off the screen. That is a nice little bounce pass to Derek Lively for the easy dunk. 5-point lead, 1:24 left. As if we get a stop and a bucket, we'll be in pretty good shape here. So let's see. Shai with the ball, being guarded by Luka. Normally, I'm not too happy with that, but in 2K, I think it's fine. It's Chet Holmgren. That is an easy layup. 3-point lead, man. 1:11 seconds left. Come on, bro. Get something there. That is a deep 2 by Luka, and he cannot get it to go down. But Derek Lively with the rebound, and he misses the shot, bro. He misses the shot. Bro. All right, there's a steal. A steal by Luka. He's racing down the floor. Chet Holmgren defending him, and he cannot get the stop. Luka Doncic with the bucket. What a play there, man. A 5-point lead now with 43 seconds left. Bro, that was crazy. Chet Holmgren, a very good rim protector, but he could not get the stop there. Shout out to Luka. Let's see if we get this stop. We are golden, boys. So the pass down low to Chet Holmgren, that's a good find. Yep. Okay, 29 seconds left here. Let's just get this pass in. We get it to Kyrie. Now to Luka Doncic. And there we go. It gets fouled. We got free throws for Luka, and Shai just fouled out. Wow. That's really big for us, man. You'll love to see it. All right, we got free throws here for Luka. The first one is up, and he gets it to go down. That's going to make it a 4-point lead here. Let's see. Can he make the second one as well? And he can. There we go. 5-point lead, boys, as they call a timeout. We're looking pretty good. Alrighty, so Lou Dort is set to inbound this thing as it gets it to Emmanuel quickly. When did he get on the team, bro? That's a crazy addition. But anyways, Chet goes to work down low, and he gets the bucket. It's only a 3-point game now, man. As let's see, they are gonna foul Luka once again. We'll take that. Let's make these free throws. All right, Luka gets the first one up, and he does get it to go down. It's back to a 4-point lead. You love to see it. Is he gonna make the second one as well? Yes, he is, man. Okay, so we're in pretty good shape. They got no timeouts. Yeah, man, this is pretty much over. But Chet Holmgren is gonna take the ball up the court. Let's see what he's gonna do. Time is running out on them. Let's see, he finds IQ there, the shot is up, and it's no good. There we go. That's gonna do it, bro. The Dallas Mavericks are gonna win this thing. I can finally exhale. Let's get it. We're gonna send the rest of this thing here, man, and let's see. We should win this thing, and we do. 130 to 125. We'll take it. Now we're in the NBA Finals going up against the Detroit Pistons. Let's take a look at the matchup. As they got Kay Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, Asar Thompson, Jason Tatum, wow. And then they also got Xavier Tillman, so no Jalen Duren. It's a good team, man. Honestly, I'm not sure if we're better, but I think we are. We win that game. That's good. It is 2-0 us now. 3-0. Is it going to be that easy? Yes, it is. Wow. That was pretty anticlimactic, but we'll take it. It took 3 years, man, but the Dallas Mavericks have won a championship. And Luka Doncic got Finals MVP, 25 points, 15 rebounds, 15 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Shot 44% from deep. That's insane. I wonder we swept them, man. Shout out to them. Let's take a look at the playoff stats. We got Luka Doncic, 26 points, 10 rebounds, 14 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. And he shot 43% from deep, man. He was hooping. We also got Kyrie Irving, 24 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, and 1 steal. I mean, he shot 44% from deep, man. Talk about a crazy duo. And you know what? I'm glad I traded for Cam Johnson, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal, and he shot 41% from deep. Shout out to him. And when you take a look at this team, man, I know Kyrie Irving is 34 at this point, but I mean, other than that, we got a lot of guys in their prime. You know, we got Luka Doncic and Daniel Gafford, 27. We got Kyle Kuzma, Cam Johnson, and Dante Exum, 30. And we even got some young guys, Jaden Hardy, 23, Derek Lively, 22. It's a really good team. I'm happy with it. Anyways, man, that's gonna do it for me. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. This has been 2KJ. Blessings.